What's up everybody, I'm Kenny, and this is the first video of the series, Preparing for Law School in Undergrad. In this first video, we're going to be talking about things you need to do the first year of undergrad, the first steps you need to take. Now since you're here, I'm going to already assume that you've at least thought about pursuing a career in law or going to law school. So the first thing you need to do is pick the major that best suits you. And what I mean by that, pick a major that is going to help you in law school and potentially as an attorney. On my journey to law school, I've talked to a lot of recruiters for different schools, and a common thing that they've also always said is they always see a lot of political science majors. Now, no way, shape, or form am I saying that you're not going to get into law school as a political science major, because of course there's plenty of them there, but that's just it, there's plenty of them there. You're just one of another political science major. It's a great major, you learn a lot for law school, or else there wouldn't be that many people there, but there are also other great majors. Same thing with English major. It helps, they do a lot of reading, like you do in political science, you do a lot of writing, but again, there's a lot of them. Major that I would like to little sneak peek or give you like quick tips on, writing, rhetoric, and digital studies. If your university has it, jump on it. Mine, University of Kentucky, it's a new major there. A lot of people don't even know about it. I didn't know about it coming in. I was an English major at first, but it wasn't really for me. I found out about it because I took a writing, rhetoric, and digital studies class as a freshman, and I loved it. I like to prove a point, I like to persuade, I like to do that in papers. I like to be able to write a good paper in like years. I covered everything, I made a great point, and I was able to do some really good research. That's the type of things I like to do. And I've noticed that as an attorney, that's also what you do. You go research different cases, different Supreme Court rulings, and you try to persuade. That's what being an attorney is, persuading and using rhetoric. So if you can, look that up. A few notable classes I've been able to take as a word major is, I've taken legal writing, where I got to write client letters, a legal memo, and a legal brief. Long brief using IRAC. You find all about that later. IRAC. I've already learned how to do a lot of the legal stuff a lot of the stuff that you need for legal writing. I already have a head start in that already. I've taken editing English prose. Oh my goodness, this class was so hard, but it was so important. I've never really had like a grammar class to know how to punctuate sentences. Just never had it. But this class, you will learn everything. M dashes, colons, semicolons, the proper way to use a comma. If you can find a class like that, it's so key. That class is important because there's nothing that can discredit you more than having bad grammar in a paper. If you're writing a legal document and you don't have a comma put somewhere right, or a colon, or you're using the wrong piece of punctuation, you could lose a lot of credibility. Or if you spell a word wrong just because you don't have the skills to know how to go back and reread your own writing. That is so important. Another class I've taken is technical writing. This was the first class that introduced me to technical writing. I've never done real creative writing, but this is the first class that introduced me to technical writing, how to write a memo, how to write proper emails, which in the world of as an attorney, in the corporate world, very important. I worked an internship one summer, memos. They send memos all day. But this is just one of the type of classes that you could take as a word major that might not be available to you in another major. But all in all, I would say the very first step to taking the successful steps towards law school is picking a major, making sure they're teaching you key tools in each one of your classes. Also pick classes that some of them might seem hard, but if it's a class that you know that you will learn something very important for that can benefit your future, it's important. It might be early in the morning, it might be late at night. If it's not offered another time, you just gotta want it. And if you get a leg up early, a lot of people in law school, I have family that are lawyers, and a lot of people don't even take legal writing until law school. Some law schools don't even teach legal writing. So to have that under your belt in undergrad, maybe you might not take legal writing as a freshman, but to just have that under your belt eventually, major key. But that's it for this video. Nice and short, you know. Picking a major, very important step in college, and hope it was helpful.